What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld. And right now, we're going to be talking about Jadeveon Clowney, the golden ticket. That dude is garbage, bruh. And I'm going to tell you right now, when I say he's garbage, I'm comparing him to a player that we already had. Now, later on today, you guys are going to be getting some game footage where you're going to see some of the things that have been going on with him. We also went back to Aaron Rodgers. Some of you guys were asking what happened. I do have the footage for that and how that happened as well. So I will get that footage out to you guys as soon as possible. I just want to make sure you guys understand this is Niner theme team talk. So with the way that it's being set up, Charles Haley is a suitable replacement. If Jadeveon Clowney is working for your squad, I would say to keep him because he's one of the better cards. But if you have a Niner theme team, he's pretty much useless. You don't need him on your squad. So before we get into all of that, we did have the 15 gold player pack, and we had a 90+ fantasy pack for what was it, the monthly weekend league rewards. I was thinking about saving it. It doesn't really matter if I open them now or I don't, because the legends this week are so bad. I don't want to do it, but usually when you save it, it doesn't matter anyway. So I'm just gonna go ahead and open it, let you guys see, what's going on with it. As far as the MUT heroes, you still get those cards for actually going through and doing the things that, like all the requirements. Okay, whoa, a 92? Okay, dude. With a 15, get a gold though? 83, okay, what's going, okay. What else you got? Okay. All right, that's trash. All right, okay, bro, I thought that was like a 90-something Brett Favre. Low key, if that was a high overall Brett Favre, I would probably consider going to, complete a set, but that was just a tease, dude. And Aaron Rodgers is the GOAT, so we're not going to worry about that. Let's open up the 90+ fantasy pack, see what's going on with that right now. And then we're going to go ahead and take a look at all the Ultimate Legends that dropped. There were 3 disgusting ones. What is this? What's that? A 98 Herschel Walker. All right, GG's. Dude, that right there was worth my pain and agony. That right there, we looking good, right? Marshall Yonder, no thanks. Bro, what's this? What's this? A 92. Oh, that's the worst card you could probably pull. That card's trash. All right, so it's easy. It's very, very, very easy. We're gonna go ahead and grab that Herschel Walker. The 98. That's just a dub right there. We can go ahead and get rid of that ASAP like Rocky. So for those of you guys that are wondering, like, yo, is it worth it to play a little bit of weekend league and go through the stress? We'll see how much that card's going for in a second. Now, we're going to go ahead and jump into the auctions and the trades and take a look at the legends just to kind of give you guys insight into it before we go ahead and we take a look at what's going on with the rest of the 49er theme team and what we're going to be doing later. So we're going to go quality. We're going to go 98. Now, some of you guys were kind of upset that EA Sports was dropping team captains, and I understand the rage, but remember, this is actually really good training. I was informed, by some of the viewers in my chat earlier, this is huge training right here. Eddie George, yeah, he's garbage. He can't air truck, but he's actually decent enough to make some good training off of it. Now, remember, what's going to come next, we don't know if they're going to allow us to pull golden tickets out of the training reroll, but this would be a huge time now to go after getting these training points right now with the cheaper cards, because I have a feeling they're going to drop something that requires, doesn't require, but the training rerolls may come into play. So if you have a decent amount of coins, you might as well try to stock up if you can, because yeah, he's trash, but at the same time, he does have value. Now remember, the limited gates, he sucks. Do not buy him because he does not quick sell for training. What is it, like 250? I think it's 250k coins. So be very, very careful with that. I don't want you guys making that mistake. These 2 that I'm showing you right now, these guys are trash. If you guys want to grab them, you could go ahead and do that. I would not recommend either player. You can see by Derek Brooks' face, he don't even know why they released them. He's like, yo, you guys really did this? Like, that's how he looking at EA developers and like, yo, bro, you guys serious? I would not recommend this card. I think it's trash. Pass coverage with a linebacker at 6 foot, it's not going to really work very well for you guys. So I wouldn't really go too crazy with that. And then finally, we're going to take a look at the tight end, and then we'll pretty much go from there. So, like I said, you will find that his card price is very, very cheap. It's because he's trash. Just keep in mind, he quick sells for 250k because he's a limited. This card is absolutely garbage this late in the year, so I have a feeling that EA is going to hit us with some really, really fire content probably very soon, and it might come down to, some of you guys that get your training values up, you might be able to eat. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. So those are the 3 legends that were released. Like I said, the first 2, I would go ahead and if you wanted to, go and look at the training aspect. Now, as far as the 98, I don't even remember how much training it is, but we can check it out right now before we raid sell the other idiot I just pulled. That guy, I raid sold him earlier because when you run play action, he runs right into your player. Now you can see he's one of the higher priced cards, so this is actually a glitchy pull for me right now. But we could take a look at the training, the amount of training that is, so I could keep it like embedded in my brain. What is the amount? 71,000. All right, so you know what I'm saying? You can really eat up a lot of training with the cheaper 98s. I just showed you 225, stuff like that. Get a couple, whatever, because I know that it's coming where training is going to be more valuable. They always do it this way. But for me, with this card, he's gone. I have no use for him, and I'm not gonna not take the coins right now, because I believe that in the situation that I'm in right now, it makes more sense for me to go after getting the coins. So somebody must have just pulled him too. He's out at 368. We'll just go like 359 and just leave him up there, because other people will want to grab him, and we'll make that 300K real quick. And that was the monthly weekend league reward. So let's go ahead and do that. 359. All right, let's do that real quick. 359, bam. You know, somebody will buy him, and then we'll just be chilling. Now, let's take a look at what's going on, because some of you guys probably like, yo, Jadeveon Clowney, bro, he a boss, dude. No, he's really not, though. You know, the only thing that's good about his card is the actual card art. The design looks really, really nice. It does cause a lot of problems, though. It pretty much, it makes, like, what did it do with MUT squads? It makes MUT squads crash or something like that. Something ridiculous is going on with this card. So, you know, other than that, you know, does he play well? Is he good? Yeah, but again, those attributes that he had with the 99 power move and the 99 finesse, I wasn't getting a lot of that. I just felt like, yo, dude, you just wasted my time. Me having him on the squad and letting Charles Haley just sit down and relax, it doesn't make any sense. It was a game that I just recently played. I lost to Dak Prescott. Dude was running outside the pocket, having a really great time. Jadeveon Clowney falling on the ground. I had enough. Again, if you do not have a Niner theme team, or a theme team that can have Ricky Jackson and Charles Haley at the full capacity, then Jadeveon Clowney might work for you. You know, he absolutely might work for you. For me, he does not. He does not contribute anything that is like, oh my God, I gotta have this guy, for me. So he's gonna be gone effective immediately. I just wanted you guys to know that. He's somebody that's definitely gonna be gone. All right, so when we take a look at everything else that's going on, let's jump into the actual Niner theme team and give you guys the insight into that. Let's take a look at that real quick. Pretty much what's going on defensively, we have, you gotta have run stopping abilities. So what I've done is, Charles Haley is back. He and Ricky Jackson, they both have edge threat with no outsiders. Now, for those of you guys that are saying like, yo, Gmia, I think they nerfed edge threat, you're probably right. I can't say that you're wrong about that. I do notice that I'm not getting the instant sheds that I once did, but the no outsiders has also been nerfed as well, because they dropped it from 2 to 1 for these, you know, the archetype for these linebackers. They don't seem to stop the run as effectively as they did before when it was going for 2. I just wanted to point that out as well. But they do, you know, they do a better job when you know, guys come out running goal line and then they're audibling down and doing weird stuff. They will still get off the tackle faster, especially if the tackle doesn't have abilities. So I prefer having those guys on the outside. For those of you that are asking like, yo, is it really that big of a deal? You know, with the way, you know, you got Ricky Jackson and you got Charles Haley. Look at these numbers. I'm just going to show you the numbers real quick. He's faster on a theme team than Jadeveon Clowney. So Ricky Jackson, like I told you, he's a no-brainer. But like whatever, like he's just a no-brainer. Now, when we go to Charles Haley, some of you guys are like, yo, bro, you know, the 1 speed point, all that stuff. Yo, what's up with that? Charles Haley just plays different. Is something up with the card? I don't know exactly what it is, but he just plays different. 255, similar to pretty much Jadeveon Clowney's card. He's pretty much Jadeveon Clowney, but he's on a 9 theme team, 99 Excel, 99 power move stock. He just goes crazy, and I prefer to have him than keep a golden ticket that's not going to do anything for me. Okay, because I don't see a difference. It's not jumping out on the screen like it did back in Madden 20. Remember we were running 3-4 bear? For those of you guys that's been around with the GmiasWorld fam for a decent amount of time, we were rocking in 3-4 bear. Like we were going crazy. And because of that, you know, we got, you know, kind of souped into the whole thing with edge threat and all that stuff. And then now this year, they've tuned the game so periodically and random that it's like we don't know what works day to day. But I'll tell you this guy absolutely 100%, he just does what he's supposed to do. Like point blank period, he just does what he's supposed to do, and he handles business and he gets it done. So for me, on a Niner theme team, he is much more valuable a commodity than to go after Jadeveon Clowney right now. It's a reason why they gave him as the first golden ticket. He wasn't supposed to be really good. You know, maybe we'll get like 1 or 2 that are decent when they come out from the players that are making them. But Jadeveon Clowney is not like a guy that you really go crazy about. All right. So defensively, everything gets set by your edge guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, your edge guys is going to be the people that really set the tone for your defense. I am extremely satisfied with Ricky Jackson and Charles Haley. All right. Those guys work for me. No problem. JJ Watt. Okay, dude. Like, the dude be getting mollywopped. A lot of crazy stuff happens. We'll figure all that stuff out later. But usually he does get mollywopped. All right. Just so you guys are, aware of the situation and what's going on. Yes, it does happen. Sean Springs is still good. Darius Slay is still good. I like both of those guys there. As far as the specialists go, we still have Derwin James there. All right, Derwin James, for me, he plays out of his mind. We give him pick artists because he's one of my sub linebackers, and we're back to playing big nickel. All right, so those are just some of the things that you guys may want to take a look at defensively. Offensively, we did add playmaker, and then we did also add deep into Braylon Edwards so we can moss in the seams. It appears that the seams is just the way to go. You're going to get lesser of a chance to get predetermined pick, so you could go with the seam streaks to kind of moss dudes if you would like. And the playmaker definitely benefits me a lot with what I do offensively. All right, so those are just some of the things that I would urge you guys to take a look at. Let me know, as usual, if you have any other questions or comments. But as far as the training purposes, I do believe that these new legends, that's the sole purpose of them is for training. And at some point, you're going to need a decent amount of training. If we get lucky and they allow us to pull golden tickets out of the training reroll, you guys will wish that you listened to me at this point. But either way, there'll be other things that come up. But right now, those prices look kind of good to go after. So maybe you wait for it to drop a little bit more, then go after it. But regardless, I would try to accumulate training where you can at this time. I want to thank you guys and girls for watching. Hopefully you're having a great day. Until next time, one love, y'all.